What's good YouTube, Ben here, welcome to the next video on the channel. In this one, I'm going to give you my next Old School RuneScape free-to-play moneymaker. This one's called Dies Equals Profit. Let's get into this. Alright, so in RuneScape there exist dies, and you can use dies for various things, but generally it's either quest item or it's for dyeing different parts like clothing and stuff. Now, in order to make most profit from this, as of recording this video, yellow dyes are the most profitable generally. So what you're going to need is some onions. Now it's 2 onions per yellow dye, and we want to do a full inventory, so that's 56. And then we need 5 coins for each set, and I don't need to be doing that right now. So what we need to do is calculate the amount. I've already done the calculation. It's 140 for a full inventory. So we're going to go to Gielinor Village. Now in order to get there fast, I'm going to be using Falador Teleport. Of course, you could just use Lumbridge Home Teleport and walk from there. It's about the same distance from Lumbridge to Draenor as it is from Falador to Draenor. I'm just doing it this way because it's faster for me. So we're going to go to Gielinor Village. Now, there is a woman there by the name of it. I can't remember her name. I have it written down, though. Aggie, that's it. Can't remember her name. So you go to Aggie in Gielinor Village, and essentially what you can do is you can trade those items in and combine them to make dye, essentially. Why it takes onions to make yellow dye, I have no idea. Also want to apologize as well, so I got my new mic, and the first video I did was the last RuneScape video I did. And I did not set my filters up correctly. So because of it, the mic quality is terrible, so I do apologize. They are properly set up now, I've tested it. They are more than adequately set up now, so at least, you know, my mic sounds decent. But we're going to run to Gielinor Village, and this is where the whole shebang takes place. Now, we're going to go ahead and run through the town centre to the bank so we can go and withdraw our items. Now, Aggie is in one of the houses, so we're going to go down. Can we, thank you, go the right way, please? Where is, trying to remember which house she's in. There she is. So, we want to go into the bank and withdraw. We've got our money, we need our onions first. So, withdraw onions. Perfect. Wise old man. We do not want the wise old man. We want Aggie. It's annoying because you have to run around because there's no way through this section, so it's a bit unfortunate, but it's not so bad. But basically, you want to go to Aggie. No, that's a wardrobe. We don't want a wardrobe. We want Aggie. Talk to Aggie. So, go through dialogue. What could you make for me? Yellow dye. And there we go. Basically spam through the dialogue and she'll make yellow dye for you. You can also, I believe, use the onion on her. There we go, yeah. So literally just use onion. Jesus, man, you're running around like you got the clappers. But essentially you can keep doing that so you don't have to spam through dialogue, which is nice. But she's essentially just going to make us yellow dye. Now this process doesn't actually take that long. I think there's a way to also remove the left click E option, although I could be mistaken, but I haven't done it, so we'll do it this way. To be fair, it's not too bad, and the whole process of this is actually not too shabby. Now, don't worry, I'll show you the full profit breakdown once we sell these. But right now, these, at least right now as of recording of this video on the 14th of May, these have like a daily total volume of like 4.5k, it's something like that. So people do buy these on a daily basis. What am I doing? People do buy these on a daily basis, and because of that, you can do this as like a daily moneymaker. I do it a couple times a day, providing, of course, the value for them stays up. You can also make the other dyes as well, although as of recording of this video, they're just not as profitable. Yellow dyes right now are the ones that make the most profit. So because of that, we wanted to use yellow dyes, at least for this video specifically. And no, I didn't miscalculate, I'm good. Thought I miscalculated the amount of money I had to bring. You don't. And to be fair, you can do this at the gate, because literally all you have to, well, you do this as soon as you can use the GE. So. We'll just take it to you. Use onion. But basically, I'm just going to keep using onions. Now, one of you, I guarantee, will correct me in the comments on Like the video, I mean. So you'll tell me how to do this without actually having to right click and left click to do this. I know someone will definitely correct me on it, so a preemptive thank you to the person who nicely corrects me in the comments. I know someone will, so... Alright, perfect. So we just need to run back and get the final 3 onions, and then we're good. We have 28 yellow dice. Now, again, this is another one of those items that's just like... You know, I personally don't have much in the way of any use for it, but I know some people do. Of course, like I said, dice can... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. 10 coins, there we go. Like, dies are one of those things. I know that some of the dies are used during quests. I know that, but like... I don't really know the use for them, why people would use them outside of quests, if I'm being honest. But people do. I know that some people collect them, which is a bit strange to me as well. Where is she? Where'd she go? Oh, there you are. I couldn't see you blended in. Use onion. And boom, there we go. Okay, so that's 140 coins used, and then 56 onions, because it's 2 onions per die. You know, you calculate that up, and that basically equals 56. So you go through the price of 56 onions, and then the price for the dies. Now, we're going to go ahead and just withdraw all of these as notes, because I'm going to need teleport runes. 1, 2, 3, 1, and then 1. Perfect. So now we can walk back to Varrock and sell our dies on the Grand Exchange. Now, again, this is another one of those money makers. The profit per hour or profit per inventory will dictate based upon, 1, the daily volume, how many people are buying it or selling it, and 2, how much it's currently going for on the Grand Exchange. Now, thanks to RuneLite, it gives you a sort of an example of kind of what its average is at the moment. I wouldn't believe what it says at stock value, because it could say like 2k. It will not sell at 2k. Now, this is another one of those you can leave in overnight to make the maximum amount of profit. I'm just going to quickly sell them, so I will lose a bit of profit, but at the same time, we will still make profit, which is the whole point of this series. So, we'll go to the Grand Exchange, and we're going to put the yellow dies in. So the actively trading price is 710. I'm going to throw them in for the normal and see if they sell. They do. They sold instantly. We just made 11k. So they just sold for 420 each, right? Now, keep in mind that I spent... how much? 2.848k. So we just made 9k profit in about 5 minutes. And bearing in mind, you know, this is profit as it is right now of the video. As you can see, I've not played since the last video I did, which was the horses, which is actually kind of cool profit. But still, like, it's a decent money maker. You know, you're not going to make mils off of this, not unless you do it, like, a lot. But at the same time, it's not a bad money maker for free to play. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments down below. Don't forget you can also support the channel further by becoming a channel member from as little as 99 pence per month here in the UK. And don't forget I do live stream. When I go live here on YouTube and over on Twitch. When I go live here on YouTube, it's in the shorts form feed, and at the same time I go live on Twitch, which is in full 1080p. So if you want to catch those streams, don't forget to follow my channel on Twitch. That link is in the description below.